Reading after Saul has lost his anointing, and now Yahweh sends the prophet Samuel to anoint the next king. You don't find nowhere in that 16th chapter where David is saying, I'm anointed, anoint me. See, when you wake up with a new anointing, you ain't got to tell everybody I'm anointed. It just shows. And you know how it shows? Yahweh will shine a light on it. See, Samuel thought it was the first child. Tell somebody, say, don't judge that book by the cover. Samuel thought it was the first child. He came in walking like he was anointed. He came in talking like he was the next king. But can I tell you something? The devil know how to talk like. The devil know how to act like. The devil know how to look like. But how many know I don't have a look alike? I have the anointing, the spirit of Elohim that abides on the inside. And when it's on the inside, it got to come out. And guess what? The fruits of the spirit are love, joy, peace, long suffering. It starts showing and manifesting itself. I don't have to tell you I'm anointed. I don't have to convince you. I don't have to make you believe it. I don't have to prove anything to you. Nudge your neighbor and tell them I ain't got to prove nothing to you. Oh, I am who I am. I am who I am. And if you can't deal with me, call me Sam, because Sam I am. I will be who I will be. And when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll still be who I am. All right, so David, let me wrap this thing up. David, tending to his father's sheep. Samuel has looked at all the boys. Now, I believe it's about 6 elders, correct me now, I believe it's about 6 brothers that come before David. And then David is out there in the field tending to the sheep. And now Samuel says, do you have another? Jesse says, yes, I have one more that's in the field, tending to the sheep. Now he said, I cannot sit down until he comes. See, when David is tending to the sheep, it paints a picture to you. You don't have to promote yourself. See, when you anointed, I ain't got you. Somebody gonna come along and gonna confirm that you're anointed. I feel like running deep, but I gotta hold it right here. I feel like running. See, Yahweh will confirm your anointing. Check this out, Sister Rachel. Yahweh will confirm your anointing through 2 people. Friends or enemy. Friend or enemy. Now we would love to have our friends do it. You know, but sometimes people won't believe it because they're all, you connected with Yah's Humphrey, you connected with Governor. Of course you won't say that. You connected to Deaconess Third, you connected to Deacon Eugene, you connected to Elder Parker, you connected to Deaconess T, you connected to Deacon Woody. Of course they're gonna say something good about you. You connected to Chairman of the Board, you connected to Deaconess Woody, you connected to Deacon Antonio, you connected to Deaconess Allen, you connected to Sister Carter, you connected to Alma, you connected to these people. So of course they're gonna say you're anointed. But David picked it up and said it like this in verse 5, and I'm telling you, I'm getting ready to hurt the clothes. David said, thou anointest my head with oil, but before you did that, you went and you set a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You caused my enemies to have to recognize that you woke me up like this. You woke me up with the oil on my head. But whoa, wait a minute.
Preach. Sometimes
you will find out that your enemies are not so as far off as they appear. Well, let me get this Bible from over here. You'll find out your enemies are not so far off as they appear. David said it like this, Deaconess Third. He said in one portion of the Psalms, he said, if it was my enemy, I would have seen him. But it was on my own familiar that put their hand in the cookie dish with me. That partake of a goulash with me. They partake with me at the dinners throughout the Feast of the Weeks. They partake with me every time we sat down and broke bread. Deaconess Third, every time we brought cupcakes around. Some of our enemies were taking them cupcakes and eating them cookies too. So David said, now wait a minute, now before you start thinking that it's all your enemies on the outside, he said sometimes it's the very one that's right on the inside. Now preacher, what they got to do with the text? The ones on the inside, see, I've come to the conclusion, y'all, that's Humphrey, I don't run away all my enemies. Because I need my enemies to confirm and confirm to others some things about me. See, everything they tell you about me ain't all a lie. Y'all see, when I got up this morning, I got up with a past, I got up with a present, and I got up with a future. I need my enemies to keep testifying of my past, because I'm living the testimony of my present, and I'm beholding the testimony of my future. I don't have time to keep talking about my past, because I need my enemies to keep testifying about what I did. When they talk about what I did, that validates who I am now. Because the things I used to do since Yeshua came into my life. I need my enemies to keep talking. Boy, I feel like preaching tabloids and paparazzi in here. I need my enemies to keep talking because you exposed the dirt that Yahweh changed me from and put his anointing on my head. Samuel said when David came in, this is he. And when he turned all up, oh, he paused it. Nudge your neighbor, say, turn up time. I tell you, they wouldn't turn up time. When the oil got turned up, if the oil had not come out of the vessel, you would have known David was not the one. But two things happened. Yahweh told Samuel, he said, that is he. That was the first confirmation. You won't really need no more. But when that oil got turned up, it started coming out. Boy, that was confirmation number 2. Because if you ain't anointed, the oil ain't gonna flow. Boy, I tell you, see, here's the thing about enemies, and I got to move because I'm gonna preach part 2 of I woke up like this, and we're gonna grab somebody else maybe next week. Y'all hold me to it, part 2 of I woke up like this. When you are anointed, it's automatic, it's a guarantee you're gonna have enemies. You're gonna have enemies in the very place where you operate under the anointing. You know why? Because they didn't wake up like you. Oh, God, see, when I wake up and look in the mirror, I don't see Deacon Wood. When I wake up and look in the mirror, I see Elder Anthony Glover. So when I wake up in the morning, I woke up like this knowing that I am anointed. I know that I am the very element that Yahweh created from the dust of the earth. Breathe the ruach into my body, and I became a nefesh, a living soul. I know that within me, every good, perfect work, every good thing that comes from the Father, every good and perfect gift comes from the Father. And he gave me what he gave me. He didn't give a perfect gift to a perfect person. He gave a perfect gift to an imperfect person. Well, I feel like preaching an imperfect perfection right there. He gave it to me. See, I got a message for Dave here. He gave me a perfect gift, placed it in an imperfect vessel, and said, now work with what you got. Tell somebody, say, I'm working with what I'm working with. And what I'm working with is his anointing. And his anointing says, in spite of how jacked up I am, his anointing says, in spite of how messed up I may be, his anointing says, how jacked up I was, there was change that's happening in my life. And I'm no longer the same person. So now the oil begins to flow. Your enemies get upset. Your enemies get upset. I want to take my time and say this real calmly. I got a few minutes. Your enemies get upset because they know your past.
Oh, glory.
They know in your past you was anointed in your past. Oh man, what you talking about? David was anointed before he even came out of the sheep. David was anointed before he got through messing with the sheep. No. David was anointed before he got cleaned up. Lord, I feel like preaching to some unclean people that realize I need the master to keep cleaning me. Sanctify them with that truth. That word is true. I keep coming because I want his word to keep cleaning me up. Lord, have mercy. God. I need St. John 17:17 to keep working because he gave me a perfect anointing. He placed it in an imperfect vessel. And that's why one of these mornings, if Yahweh say so, we're going to crack it open and say early in the morning, I'll seek you. You know why I come after them so early in the morning? Because before the day gets started, I want to make sure I seek you and acknowledge you before I go and mess up the day. Because if I go in the day and acknowledge you first in all thy ways, you shall direct my path. You will help me to preserve my anointing. You will help me keep my anointing intact. You will help me keep the integrity of who you are. See, you thought it's all about you. No, it ain't all about you. He could have put his anointing on Annie and everybody else in my family, but he saw fit to give it to me. That's why I say it just like this. I woke up like this because he could have placed it on my brothers, but he chose me. So I got to finish this verse 5. Thou prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. I love it when Yahweh proves his anointing and you have to say nothing.
That's right.
That's right.
What he's given to me, he gave it to me, and I ain't got to prove it. I ain't got to say nothing. I don't have to come in and be like, wonder if so-and-so gonna like it. Nah, because he made me as meat for the master's use. So if the master is using me and he's happy with what he's using, guess what? It doesn't matter who ain't happy because you ain't my master. You thought you was my master. You thought your voodoo was gonna control who I am. Nah, player. You thought you telling me you ain't like me was gonna change who I am. Nah, player. You think you're not speaking to me gonna change who I am. Nah, sister. You thought you're turning your back to me and acting cold-hearted towards me was thought that what you were doing was going to upset me, boy, I feel like preaching part 2. What you meant for evil, Yahweh himself turned it around for my good. So when you think you don't like me and you think that's affecting me, you know what you're doing? You're pushing me. I want to talk to some pushers. See, when we come to this morning service, we ain't that laid back, lazy crew. We come in because there's a push to get here this morning. Let me tell you something. I got up this morning. I thought I was doing good. Talked to my wife early this morning. I got the baby there in the bed with me. I said, I'm going to get a hammer on this day at 7:30 in the morning. I'm going to be to church. I'm going to show I can get her ready and be to church on time. I got ready. I got to the car seat. I grabbed little Stephanie up. I said, wait a minute. Something don't smell right here. I said, I done got the baby girl dressed up in her dress. My wife told me, say, all you got to do is put a t-shirt on and get her to the church and the sisters will help you out. I said, you know something? Let me tell you something. I'm a man. I'm a husband and I'm a father. If I can't get my daughter ready, something wrong with me. I ain't messing with the daddy today. I ain't messing with daddy. That ain't my business today. I'm talking about myself. I got up deep. I got my baby ready. I got her cleaned off. I ain't talking about I just smeared the poo all around. No, I got her cleaned off. Deacon out to call me at like at 9:50. 8:59. And I was like, yeah, Deacon, I was saying in my head, Deacon, go ahead and just start because I got to change this mess. I got to deal with this mess. And so as I'm dealing with the mess, y'all always still talking now. See, one thing, everything in life happens for a reason. So I'm dealing and cleaning up mess. All the whole time, my baby girl sitting there looking at me smiling, saying, boy, look at daddy taking care of my mess. Oh boy, y'all missed the message right there. When I get up in the morning, I make a mess. And every now and then, I look up at my father and say, thank you for cleaning up my mess. Thank you for making way for me out of nowhere. Thank you for doing what you don't have to do for me. Thank you.